Hey, Mike, a couple things. First of all, the Raiders were able to get a lot of pressure on Pat without blitzing on Sunday. And I know that wasn't all a blocking unit issue. There were some other things involved. But how easy is that problem to correct, do you think? I mean, is that something you guys can fix all those problems in time for the Buffalo game? And Brad, I'll have one quick follow-up as well.
Yes, absolutely. Last week, obviously didn't get the W, but we did some good things, did some bad things, and I think everything that we did negatively is correctable. Little technique things here and there that in about 30 minutes, I'm about to go on the field and work on that myself. I got to be better, and everyone individually and as a group has things to improve on, and that's what our main focus is today.
And getting the full week of practice this week, as I'm sure you're going to, what does that do for your preparation as opposed to last week when you went in the first quarter?
Right. Yeah. No, I'm just, just iron out all the little details. Going into last week, I'd, been prepared to go in any position they want me to go in. And so this will be nice to just be able to kind of hone in on one spot and just be able to take care of what I need to during the week, build the confidence up and get all the technique, the footwork, hand placement, everything down.
Let's go next to Adam O. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Mike. So I know you haven't been with the team for super long, but you've seen how special this group is, and you've been a part of the wins early on this season. You guys are coming off of a loss, and so is Buffalo. How important is it for you guys to not have to press and do too much to try to get a win on the road, quality opponent? What do you guys have to do to make sure you stay calm and go out there and get a good win?
Yeah, I mean, last week has absolutely nothing to do with what's about to take place this week. If we would have won the last week or lost, it doesn't matter. We all have the same mindset this week as just as a unit, as offensive line, as offense, as the entire team is just improve, get better, fix what we need to fix, and just move on from there and continue to grow and to develop. But yes, it's a very special team. I feel very fortunate to be here, and I'm looking forward to get out and practicing with my teammates.
Let's go next to Greg Eklund. Go ahead, Greg. Nope. Greg, we can't hear you. Okay, we'll come back to you. Let's go next to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Mike, ideally, I know that you'd rather have the 5 starts in one spot, but 2 games ago you got to play on the right side with Mitch. How does that maybe help you as you jump over to the left side and playing with Eric this week when you have kind of been on both sides of the unit?
Yeah, just builds your confidence going in there and playing. This is my 9th year. I've got a lot of experience playing, and but going into a game cold is a little bit more difficult than starting. And having the previous games under my belt is just going to help boost my confidence and just knowing I can go out there and do it. And I'm just really looking forward. Buffalo's got a great defense, so it's going to be a good challenge for us, and I'm just looking forward to it.
Let's go next to Harold Kuntz. Good, Harold.
Hey, Mike, a couple quick questions. One, when you look back at the film and you see how Vegas kind of handled you guys, how much do you take a sense of pride into this next week and the following weeks, just knowing that, you kind of lost some battles there? And then 2, Mahomes scrambling around and you having to come in late, filling in for Kelechi. What's that adjustment like, seeing him kind of scramble around and dealing with that?
Yeah, well, looking back on the film, obviously no one's happy with it. No one's satisfied with it. But like I was saying earlier, that the mistakes that we made are all correctable mistakes. They're all things that we're literally about to go out in the field right now and work on and to make sure that they don't happen again. Yeah, but just, last week wasn't as good as it needs to be. And, we're using that as motivation going into this week that we need to be better and just do a better job working as a team. And with Pat, it's unbelievable, the skills he has, being able to scramble if needed. I mean, I don't want him scrambling. We don't want him scrambling at all. That's last resort kind of thing. But yeah, it is pretty amazing. And the amount of plays that he's able to make outside the pocket. So yeah, it's been a little bit different for me, but it's awesome though.
Let's give Greg one more try here. Greg, can you hear us okay? Yeah, I think we're still having some audio issues, Greg. We've got you. Give that a try. Do you see? How about now? No. All right, Greg. Well, let's go last to Herbie. Go ahead, Herbie.
Hey, Mike, you mentioned the Bills' defense, and I know you and Sean McDermott spent some time in Carolina. When you pop open that tape, how much of that still looks the same to you Because I know, like, when he went up there to be the head coach, it sort of became Carolina North with all the
Right, yeah.
professionals up there.
Yeah. I mean, still, like, to this day, there's a lot of guys that I play with at Carolina that are playing there. So I'm looking forward to seeing those guys and saying hi to them. But yeah, it definitely has a few similarities between the Panthers and them. But it's a whole different team. It's there's a few things, but overall, it's a different defense, it's a different scheme. There's definitely a handful of things that kind of transition over, but now they're the Bills. They're not I don't think they're the Carolina in the North now.